I almost quit trading over 15 times. It got so bad that there are sometimes I went actually into deep depression. So I'm going to show you how I got out of it and how I actually started making money through this transition and how those dark seasons actually helped me grow. The first thing any trader who's been in this game for a long time will tell you is there's going to be losses. There's no way to avoid it. One of my mentors said, you got to lose to learn how to win, whatever that means. I'm like, no, I don't want to lose. I want to win, and win some more. But if you've been doing this game for a while, you realize that it is a very mentally tasking thing to be a trader. You go through ups and downs, and it's hard to separate your performance in the markets from your self-worth as a learner, as a teacher, as anything, honestly. But there's 4 things I learned that changed the game for me in terms of profits and mentality. Number 1, I learned that the market changes, okay? I had a winning strategy. For example, I started trading in 2016. From 2016 to about 2019, one strategy worked really, really well. It was literally bread and butter, all the time, always worked. Then 2019 to 2021, obviously the market changed because of COVID, everything like that. And I started getting into depression. I'm like, how do I go from making money to losing money? What's happening here? Is it my training? Is it my psychology? Have I been eating too many potato chips? Maybe so, but that wasn't the problem. The problem is the market changes at any time, at any given day, at any given month. Because of market environment, the market can change again. For example, the tariffs. Trump went out there, woke up one morning and decided to slap tariffs on different parts of the world. Well, that made the market dump. Something that usually takes every 10 years to happen happened in 5 years, which is the market losing almost 17% of its market cap in literally less than a month. Those are like COVID type, depression type numbers. So once I learned that the market changes, it freed me from this mentality that I was the one that was wrong. It was me doing something off. But what I had to realize is I just have to learn how to flow and adapt to the market. So how do I know that the market changes? Because I have gained consistency. When I'm consistent in what I trade, my setups, how I do it, when the market changes, I'm easily able to tell because I've been documenting the process over and over and over and over again. So a great tool for this would be like TradeZella. But before that, I had an Excel sheet that I was using every day to literally track my trades. I will write it down on the Excel sheet every single day. And what I'll do is that I will link that Excel sheet below so you guys can literally just copy and grab that yourself as a free resource. But what I literally learned is when I'm being consistent in my documentation, I'm easily able to tell when the market shifts, and I'm able to shift quicker, thereby limiting my red days and then expanding my green days. The second thing I learned to get me out of the depressive mentality is I had to go back to studying. And one of the main things I learned after watching a lot of YouTube videos, buying a lot of courses, was really risk to the reward is a lot of the game. Like, you're going to take losses as a trader. Matter of fact, a lot of the profitable traders you know have a 50% win rate, 60% win rate, 35% win rate. But yet, they're net positive at the end of the month, making 20, 30, 40, 80, 100, 200 grand a month. Why? Because when they win, they're making 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8x their losses. So they can take way more losses than you and still come out green. So what you might need to do, and I've advised all my students to do this, is size down, okay? Size down to learn to get at least a 2-to-1 or a 3-to-1. If you're getting into good trades, a 2 to 3 risk to reward on your money should be an easy thing. The third thing I learned throughout this process that got me out of being really depressed and actually started focusing on the markets and being profitable again is that you need friends, okay? Trading cannot be your whole life. You got to get outside. You got to walk outside. You got to feel the sun. You got to drink some orange juice. You have to literally let the markets leave your mind so you can reset and actually go back. So I usually have these rules. If I have 2 red days in a row, I'll take the day off, the next day off. And also on the winning side, if I have like 3, 4, 5 winning days in a row, I'm going to take the next day off because I'm trying to control my emotions. It's an emotional thing. Okay, you don't want to be too extreme in euphoria. And you don't want to be too below in greed. I actually did a whole video about like the 7 deadly sins of tradings on my channel, so you can check that out. And I can probably link that below as well, where you need to learn how to master the emotions that actually come with day-to-day trading. The fourth thing is I pivoted from being so much of a short-term trader to being long-term. What do I mean by that? Okay, so I have a 10-minute trading strategy that's based on swinging. Okay, so yes, I still day trade and I do it for fun and I'm making money doing that. That's all good. But a lot of my profits, I'm letting the market do the work. I'm getting into a trade, I'm waiting 7 days or less and letting the market make the profit for me. If it gets below my stop loss threshold, I cut it. If it gets 50, 75%, 100% in profit plus, I then start thinking about taking profits. Because I'm now trading over a longer horizon, okay, there's less chances for fake outs, there's less chances for flukes, and my strategy is very simple, but because of the length of the time I'm willing to wait, aka 7 days instead of 7 minutes, I'm being a lot more profitable over and over again. So if you ever want to make changes in your trading, you're starting to see discrepancies, or you're just tired of the hamster wheel, I would seriously consider working on risk to reward if you're going to stay day trading, but also start adding swinging into your trade, okay? The 10-minute plan, I literally have a video about it down below. If you want to check that out, feel free to do so. But that would be the number one advice I would give to myself if I had to start over again. So don't give up. You can do this. You might just need to tweak a couple of things about your strategy and what you're doing, okay? Chat soon.